about. I can see myself right there. Okay, I don't have like a normal camera. I use an iPod. I use my iPhone. And usually what happens is when I'm making my videos, my sister has to sit like this holding the phone like the whole time. And right, what she did is she like put it in selfie mode and she put it on like something and then something else and then something else. And she, my gosh, I can do this by myself now. Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. I'm talking about 4 movies that I've seen recently and that were pretty incredible. And I honestly didn't expect I only expected 1 to be good. The rest I kind of watched. 2 I watched because my sister made me. 1 I watched because I was bored and I was like, I thought it was something else and I didn't expect it to be anything, honestly. And I only expected 1 of them to be awesome. And it was hilarious. It was really, really funny. I don't know, my head looks weird. I look like a weirdo. Okay, whatever. And it was called The Other Woman. Is this backwards? It might be. Like, I see it backwards right there. So it's like The Other Woman. And it was freaking hilarious. And I loved it. And I saw the trailer and I was like, that's going to be funny. And it was. And I watched it and now it's good. The second movie that I'm talking about today is called Red Dog. And this is one of the ones that my sister made me watch. And I watched it so she would still continue to like me as a human being. So it was called Red Dog. And it was so good. See, I thought it was a bear at first. But it's a dog. And spoiler, this guy over here, he dies. So sad. But it was really, 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 really good. And I really, really loved it. It didn't make me cry, but the next 2 movies that I talk about, they made me cry. And something you should know about me, like almost nothing makes me cry. Especially like books and movies. Look at that. Look at my ear. Ooh! So, it was really pretty incredible. This is called The Odd Life of Timothy Green. It made me cry, okay? I feel like I shouldn't have to say more. I was sobbing, and I'll like load a separate vlog of that I made up right after I watched it. I was actually crying. Like, I keep saying that because I was baffled by it. I don't cry, okay? I don't cry when I think the part of it is because I have an idea of what's going to happen, but I was just so unprepared. Watch this movie and take a box of tissues. Yeah. The last movie that I'm talking about today is a movie called Hero. And it was a Chinese movie. It had English subtitles, so thank goodness. And I thought what happened was I was looking through her computer, and I saw this movie on her computer. I'm like, oh, is that a movie that came out like in 2003, like a really long time ago? It was supposedly really good, but no one ever let me watch it because I was like kind of tiny then. And I was like, hey, I think it was really good, and I'm going to watch it. Turned out it wasn't that hero, but it was still really, really good. And I watched it, and it's about this king who was trying to take over all of China. There were 3 people who had once tried to stop him, so they were like all assassins on the wanted list. And they had tried not to stop him, they tried to kill him. But they didn't, and their mission failed. But there was this one guy who was like a no one. But he was a really, really, really good sword fighter. Like, he was like one of the best. So, in order to get close enough to the king to kill him, what he did was, he went and killed all these other assassins. And so, as he tells the story of how he killed them to the king, he goes through, you see 4 different versions of the story. One of them is true, the last one. And it was beautiful the way it was done, the way it was shot. It was incredible. And so beautiful. Like, all of them were done in different colors. Like, the first one was red. The second one I can't remember. I think the third one was white, and then the 4th one was blue. And it was incredible and so sad. So sad. Like, I cried. And I really want to drink this tea, but I have to take off my lipstick to do that. And See, because can't drink stuff when I have red lipstick unless I get a straw. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have. It was, I think it might have, like, the Chinese dude trying to take over China might kind of been like Mulan. But honestly, I can't really remember that well because, you see, I just remember that I love Mulan and it's my favorite Disney movie ever. Like, all, like, the old Disney movies. And like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, all those, blah, blah, blah. Because, you see, this is what happened. Mulan didn't need her Prince Charming. She went and saved his life. I mean, how badass is that? How she was pretty amazing. And I just loved her. I was like, that's so cool. She's the best. She's the best. My t-shirt. Look at how awesome that is. I don't know, my tongue's coming out. Okay, because someone gave it to me and I kind of wore it in honor of Hero. But the king, he wasn't actually, go watch it. I don't want to ruin it. So you're like, don't know what's going on. But he didn't look like that. He was actually kind of okay looking. My quote is, my sister found it, and she's awesome. I love my sister. She's out here, but honestly, she is the best sister in the entire world, and I love her so, so, so much. Yeah. So she found this for me, and I was like, this is so me. It's like, this is what happened. I came up with it in the future, like a future me came up with it. And the future me time traveled back, and the future me told me, and then I'm telling you guys. But, so the quote is, I love everybody. Some people I love to be around, some people I love to avoid, and some people I love to punch in the face. I'm like, be happy, have a good day, have a happy life, and recycle. Because you see, if we don't, like, we'll get so polluted, our earth, and we're just gonna have, like, so much global warming, our earth just might, like, blow up. On that happy note, goodbye.